recording. We are recording. So, hello guys, how are you doing today? We're going to start first with what groups we can actually attend when someone new comes into Branding University. And basically, and a lot of them, for some reason, they don't catch to, click the link in the back office to come to the Facebook group. So make sure they join Branding University group, okay? And they can go over to Mark's page and see if he, I think he still is able to accept people there, on Mark M. Malone and his Twitter group too. And they can also join Branding University coaching. And they can also join in this group, okay, the attractive character branding, all right? So those groups are those ones that, anybody can join. Now, when it comes to platinum partnership, then that's a totally different ball game. They can come into the LinkedIn, the Twitter, and all those sort of things that they would be part of. Of course, the regular Twitter group, they can join that too because they get the Twitter free anyway. But any of the other groups that are paid groups that no longer are paid groups through being a platinum partner, yes, they should join. Now, when it comes to the Eagles, that's a very specific group, and that they have to be platinum and be approved.
Okay.
Does that answer questions about that?
Yeah, I have one comment. I'm wondering if we can put this into the file section under how to get a person started so we can refer back to it when we,
Yeah, it'll be in the coaching group.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
I'll put it in there.
Yay, thanks.
Yeah, thank you, Carol. That definitely helps out a lot.
Okay, no problem.
Do you want me to put it in? I can put it in the part that I wrote up about the admin part that I wrote up. I can put it in there too. So
yeah, you could do that too. Let them know there's a video available for that in your admin thing. Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so the other thing was how to make a live video on Twitter.
Our boss is live.
Oh, is he?
Yep.
Oh dear. Well, he runs those over and over again.
Yeah.
So we'll be good. Let me see. I can shoot through this real quick because there's really kind of a thing you have to do.
Yeah, he's done already. Whatever it was.
Okay. Yeah, see, it's quick. Anyway, I'm just going to vamp over what we did with the Blitz to show you how I do it. So you go to make a tweet, right? And, you put all this neat stuff in here. And yes, we're going to have too much on here. Let me.
All right, so I'm gonna open my Twitter while you've got it. Are you gonna share? Can you share your page?
Yes. Why did I not do that? Hold on. I was too busy making sure I hit the record button.
Good.
My bad. All right, here we go. Okay, so here we go. So yeah, I'm just going to use the regular stuff that we used for the Blitz. Let me get this out of the way. Put that down there. Okay. All right. So, you'd put this up here. Of course, you put your link in here.
Right.
Okay. And then you have to have a YouTube type link.
Oh, that's the problem.
Okay. Right.
Okay.
So, what do I do here? Okay, so this is too much, so I have to take that out. And then put your YouTube link in there.
So what is your link? So you actually, how did you save that to YouTube?
There was one over there, so I just went to YouTube and grabbed it. And this is it. This is the actual link that tells about it.
So
and what it'll do is okay, we're waiting. All right, pull down here. So see, it comes up, and whenever anyone, it shows that it's a live video, and they have to see, they just have to click on it, but at least you have a picture. It isn't like when you have links like this and it's just, nobody pays much attention to them.
Mm-hmm.
but it's got to be at least a YouTube link, is what I'm finding. So since I clicked it open, now it's open. Whoops.
I'm going to look for it just so that I can make it happen.
Okay.
So.
Well, copy it from, where did I do with it? Well, it was here a minute ago. Let me put it back in there. I must have deleted it somehow. I can put this in our chat box if you want. That way everyone will have it.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Awesome.
Well, you put it in the chat box, so it disappears because of all the other stuff. The best place to put it is put it on a page.
Yeah, well, all this will be, we can put this right in, on our page in the coaching part. But those of you who know what this is, you can just spread the word around, and people can grab it and put it somewhere where they'll have it.
I have an idea. There is a way that we can, if you have a business page, you can create a note, and then it actually hosts your note, and then you can upload that to files. So it's kind of like one of those little tricky dicky things,
Let's see what you're talking about.
Wait for a minute, because I'm really lost, because I've gone to YouTube and I can't find that file.
You have to search Mark M. Lalone and then a couple of spaces Twitter, and then you have to page down till you find it. Because Mark puts everything on Twitter, Hey, y'all need to go to my the baby boomer, wealthy baby boomer. Y'all need to watch this. It's hysterical.
Oh, okay.
He kind of does a strip thing and becomes totally different. It's really awesome. I highly recommend you watch it.
All right. I love those alter ego things.
Yeah, it's awesome. Oh, I had pulled that up because I was wondering where you said notes. There's a note in a group thing.
Oh, no. What I mean is if you have a business page.
Right.
And then you can create a note from a business page.
You're talking about your fan page?
Well, or business page. Yeah, same.
Right. I just want to make sure the terminology, and you weren't telling me something I didn't know.
Yep. You got it.
Yeah. So you say that there's a note.
Hold on. Let me go into mine. Oh, hold on. I gotta get out of here.
Yeah, because I don't see one. That would be nice to know.
Okay, 1 second.
Okay.
All right, I'm not finding it. I give up.
Yeah.
I think they moved on me. I have to look at everything because they move things around. So let me just make sure.
It's not in any of these things either.
Okay, hold on.
Although I wonder, let me go to our coaching group.
Okay, so on the left side where it says post videos, photos.
What the heck?
And you scroll down. It used to be there. Now where is it? Hold on. Publishing tools. Hit publishing tools.
Hold on. Where?
I'm looking. They moved it on me.
So there's not even up at the top, you mean publishing tools?
It used to be either or these places. So let me see what they did with it. I'll get back with you on that. I'm going to have to search.
All right. Yeah, 'cause I don't see it there either. Yeah, just let us know what you find out about that.
Okay.
That would be nice to know.
Carol,
Okay.
I still haven't found it.
Yeah, I haven't either. So Tina will get back to us if she finds it. But anyway, that's
I'm on the first thing.
Yeah,
I'm trying to figure out the Twitter thing.
Okay, Twitter thing was, I would copy some of the verbiage or whatever it is you want to put up there. Okay.
Right, I did that. I'm now in YouTube, and I'm looking, and I've gone through all the pages. There's all these other people, and now it's going into Estee Lauder and all this other stuff.
Well, here it is. See, there's the share button. Twitter lead machine results. Put that in your search bar.
Okay.
I just put in Mark Emil on Twitter.
That's what I did.
Huh?
That's what I just did.
Well, here's the actual name, Twitter Lead Machine Results. Let's see.
And on Twitter, Carol, will that play the whole thing or just a
Yes.
portion?
Yes, it's 20 minutes of it.
20 minutes, okay.
Yep. There it is right there, Twitter Lead Machine Results. You see it on my page here? And that's what I put in.
God, that's it? Never mind.
Yep, that's it.
You know what I'm looking for? I'm looking for the guy that's always showing up on the thing.
Mark?
No, not Mark. The first testimonial guy.
Oh, the first guy. Oh, no. Yeah, you can't pay attention to the pictures because it changes a lot.
Right. Okay, so what do? You just copy this then? Is that what you did?
Well, you've got to bring that up.
Before this training.
And then,
Oh, and then down here. Okay, I got you.
and then you have to hit the share to get the link.
Got you.
Now, if you want to use it on LinkedIn, of course, the same thing. Just, of course, you have to get rid of those first two buttons. You can copy the embedded code.
Okay, right.
Okay.
And we talked. I remember we talked about it, and I was like, "Why am I not being able to figure this out?"
Oh, I know. Sometimes it just takes doing it over and over and over again.
Yeah.
You know, till it finally sinks in your head. You know, that's what I have to do. But once it's there, I'm good.
It'll take a couple times.
Right.
We're doing so many different things. I think that's part of my problem too. We're doing like, first we do this and then we do that and then we jump to this and then we jump to that. And I'm like, wait a minute.
Right. You've got to. You have to. Like Mark was talking about that.
Right, but I think it's just going to take a while for me to get used to how to do things in each one because
Right.
we are changing up all the time.
Right. Right.
So, free.
Because it's always best to put it in every one of those, the Facebook, LinkedIn,
Yeah.
Instagram, and Pinterest.
Yeah, I definitely want to. I got to get my Pinterest up and running, but Twitter.
Yeah.
Free. All right. Now, I still haven't gotten it to where, because I'm still getting rid of some of the verbiage.
Okay.
No opt-in required. I just want to see what it looks like. And
Now, if you use the no opt-in required, make sure that you have that's why I didn't put it on this last one. Make sure you change this P to an S. Because if the P is there will be opt-in.
let me go look at my Bitly. I don't think it is.
Okay.
Yeah,
And we're changing it to an S like Sam?
Yes, you change it to an S, and then there is no login. Well, I put login. It's opt-in, actually, but...
Okay, that's important. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Twitter branding you. No, that's not it. I'm flipping. Is that it? Nope, that's not it either.
It would be your link from the back office for signing up for the free Twitter card.
Right, but I shortened it in Bitly.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just trying to find it in Bitly.
Well, you would have to make a new one with the S.
I think I only did the S.
Oh.
Because I didn't ask to.
It will show P in your back office how it will come when you're platinum. It just automatically has the P on it.
Right. But
Okay.
But so you just have to change that. Yeah, I just grabbed that. So that's what so I did use that. Wait a minute. All right. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
All right. So I got to go to Branding University. Oh my God. I've got so many tabs open today.
Oh, yeah, I hear you.
I just keep opening tab after tab.
Yeah.
And then
Probably a thing for me to do, which would be good because I seem to be using this a lot for folks. I'm going to put it down here with opt-in and S.
I tell you what, that Branding University is aggravating sometimes because I can type it. I can type brandinguniversity.com and it comes up and says, cannot find page.
Well, that's odd. It should. Oh, sorry, guys. Let me turn that off. Okay. Now, when you want to go to your back office, though, you need to put brandinguniversity.com/login.
I know you can do that, but I usually just bring it up where it brings up all the different little like affiliate
Courses.
training. Yeah,
All the courses.
I bring it up to there, and then I just hit vlog and I log in.
Okay.
There's just different ways to do it.
You know what I'd love to do? I'd love to have a wish list of trainings. You know, I know that like we have to focus on lead generation and talking to humans. And I was talking to Donna earlier today about how, okay, we're blogging, we're getting people to opt into a list, we're sending out emails, we're doing email campaign follow-ups, we're creating campaigns. And it's like we have this little, you know, machine going in the upper right-hand corner of our office, and we try to get it set up so it's all working like a machine. But then I need to prospect daily and talk to humans and get them on the phone to try to close them and get people on the phone with my leads to follow up, right? And I was thinking about it today, and I thought, I would love to hear how Mark talks to these people on the phone. You know, it's like, and Nadia, how they talk to their leads. And I'm like, I need to.
I haven't really done much of that, but I've got a bunch of people under me, especially in Twitter. I mean, geez, they talk to you. I mean, just back and forth. And that's where I'm getting a lot of mine from.
But I mean, the phone, like, I mean, I know a lot of people don't use the phone to close, but for money today, it is like, I think, you know, because you can get some laydowns, you know, and it seems like there are people, two kinds, the people who use the phone and the people who don't, you know, but a lot of the sponsor monsters out there, and I know a few, always get them off social media and onto a phone line.
Right. Well, if you can just keep in mind, when you do that, forget about your anxiety of wanting to get them closed. Just throw it out the window. Talk to them like you're talking to a friend next door, you know, and you're getting to know them. It's a new person in town, you know, talk to them about what they do, what they
yeah, honey, I got to tell you, I mean, I got 40 plus years professional sales and marketing on the phone thing. I'm a phone woman, but I don't mean what I do. I know what I do, you know, and I'm a counseling type salesperson. I don't mean that, but my wish list is to listen to Nadia and Mark talk to their leads.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's exactly what they would do, you know, and then when you get into, you know, what is their ultimate dreams? What would be the best scenario for you? You know, and they'll tell you, say, well, if I could help you with that, if I could show you a way to actually make that happen, would you listen to me? Would you want to, you know, let me help you? 9 times out of 10, they'll say, well, yeah, how? You know, well,
yeah, I know, honey. What I mean, I should be more specific, and I'm sorry, I apologize. What I mean is, you know, we all have our own styles. And so Mark is going to have a different style, and Nadia is going to have a different style, and you're going to have a different style, and I'm going to have one. You know what I mean? Everybody.
And everybody has to find their own. So even if you listen to Mark or Nadia, and granted, I'm not saying it's not a good idea. It would be awesome, you know, to hear them do that. But it's still going to be the same general conversation, and you'll still have to turn it around and put your own flair on it so that it matches you. You don't want to copy them word for word anyway. You've got to find your own comfort zone. You should know this if you've been on the phone, marketers. And, you know, I have a flair for it that's natural. I know many sales jobs I've been on, whenever I have to do phone calls, everybody's, would you call this customer for me? I said, you got to do it yourself, you know. But it just, you just have to really bring out you and be calm and natural. You know, it's the best thing I can suggest to you. And of course, that will come as long as you are sure and understand exactly where it is you want to get them and lead them to. You've got to make sure that you understand Branding University thoroughly enough so if they ask some kind of oddball question, you can answer it. And that's kind of the big thing too. A lot of people, they're afraid to get people on the phone. And the one big fear underneath all that is it's because they're not sure about what they're going to say. They're not sure about how the system works. If you are sure enough about the system and you understand the system sure enough, you shouldn't have a fear, because that should be in your gut. You should understand, what it is you're offering, and understand how to get them through to that offer, because you understand the program thoroughly enough. Does that kind of help?
Yeah, know thy product, know thy product. I understand that.
Right.
Yeah.
I think with branding university, it might be a good idea.
Wait.
Role playing.
Let's, Hillary, go ahead.
Sorry, Mark actually did a video about closing people. He has actually got one. I think you probably find it in the Wealthy Trainer, his blog, his website.
Oh, really? I missed that. Thanks for mentioning that.
Quite a long time ago, but it should be still there.
Was it a YouTube link, Hillary? Do you know?
I haven't got it, but I could maybe find it for you. And
if you could find the YouTube link on that, post it in our group.
Okay, all right.
Thank you, ma'am. And then I'll grab it and put it in places that we would need it.
Are you guys promoting the free standard or the platinum? Maybe that's another area that I'm doing more of the standard, telling everybody about the free training versus promoting the platinum.
Right. I'm kind of doing a little bit of both. I have a Zoom training that I did that I actually walk people through about the platinum level, that they can use that code and get the free program for life doing it that way. So, and I have that pinned on one of my pages. But I have been using the free also right now just to get people in. I have been pushing that big time. And then once you get a bunch of them in, like, you go ahead and put them on your mailing list, then send them, like what I do is send them the platinum thing where they can upgrade with that code and send it to all the people that you got in for the free.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing anyway.
So now, if you're changing that P to an S, how are you capturing their information?
That's the difference. The S, you will not capture the information.
Right. So then you're using how are you capturing the information to put them on your mailing list?
Because even when they sign up as a standard, you get notification in your email.
Got you.
And there's where their name, what they signed up for, and their email address is there. So then I have to manually take it and put it in my Aweber. But hey, so be it. That's okay. I can do that all day. So that's how I do that. Donna, you had a question. I'm sorry, you got interrupted.
I was actually just thinking, and we may not need to get Mark and Nadia involved in it, but I'm thinking that there may be people, maybe this is what Tina was kind of leaning towards, where we could do a little bit of role playing, because I remember Mark saying that he wanted to do like a telethon kind of thing with us,
Sure.
Get a speech and be saying the same thing so that we're all doing kind of the same thing. So it's a congruent effort.
Right. Yes, we could do that.
Right before we launch.
We could do a Zoom on that. Each of us just have a phone ready and we can call each other back and forth. And,
Right.
I'm real good at playing the dummy.
Me too.
Ask questions.
Well, I don't have to play the dummy. I am the dummy.
Oh, Hillary.
I love it, Hillary. But that would be a good idea. Why don't we plan on doing a Zoom like that next week? Would that be all right?
Yeah, I think that's a great idea. And put it in the group so that we can in branding you coaching too, so that we can make sure people know about it.
Right. And we can have a lot of fun with it and screw up and everything else. We don't have to worry about it being right, wrong, or indifferent, but because we can turn it into a learning tool. It's like, oh gosh, okay, they asked this. Now what am I going to do? All right, I'm on the phone with you. Any of you guys out there on Zoom know the answer? So yeah, that's a great idea, Donna.
Good.
Okay, cool. I'll set something up next week. Probably either be Monday or Wednesday. Not sure, but I'll work on that.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All
righty.
Tina had asked me something earlier, and this is just a clarification for people. She had asked me regarding Flip, because she didn't want to have to go back and watch the training all over again. She and I are kind of similar in the way we learn.
Okay.
When Mark gets off on these tangents, I get my brain just goes, huh? And like goes into this dream state and I don't catch it. So I have to watch it again. So the main focus that we should be on right now, as far as Flip is concerned, is getting our pictures and our quotes together.
Yes.
And
yes.
what else?
Okay. Yeah. You need to get branded quotes together and you need to get lifestyle quotes together. I've got about 10 of each, but I need to up that big time. So I need to work on that myself. But then you need to be able to, for example, you know, my new thing is, you know, envisioning utopia with Carol. I have a website that's being built right now that's what it's called. So when I do those branded quotes, that will be my website on there. And that Royalty Funnels is a real good place to get that from. It's $35 a month.
Yeah, I've already signed up for that other one.
Oh, okay.
I can't do both.
Yeah, but they're great because you get, if you had a name for yourself, all you have to do is give that to them. And I mean, you don't have to go out and get a domain name.
Right. I already have a domain.
Works. But yeah, and that's what I did too. You know, I have envisioningutopiawithcarol.com that I got through GoDaddy, and it was like $12-13 for the year.
Right.
You know,
Mine wasn't much either.
it's peons.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you use their entire link that wouldn't cost you anything, but you'll have it like mine started out as envisioningutopiawithcarol.royaltyfunnels.com, and I don't want to use that whole thing.
Right.
You know, and I've got that on some of my branded quotes because, you know, me like a dummy, I thought, well, wait a minute, what am I doing? And I've already made the post and I can't change it.
Right.
So, and I got 10 minutes left, guys.
Yeah,
All right,
thanks, Sarah. I got to go, by the way. I appreciate it very much, guys.
Oh, you're quite welcome. Glad I could help.
So, all right. So obviously we need a website or
a blog
or you can even use the vlog, I guess.
You could use your vlog for now. Yes. You know, you're limited with, you know, things you can do it on it as far as, you know, like mine, I'm having some recommend videos and even all the statements people have written for me will be on there and, you know, stuff like that. So
Now,
that's why I really like the Royalty Funnels.
You did a little intro video?
I'm sorry?
Did you do a little intro video?
Well, that's what, no, it just has my banner up at the top and then it has live videos from others on it.
Okay, so you don't have, because I thought that it would be nice to have our own little intro video on it, you know, just kind of giving people a bit of topic about who we are and stuff.
You can do that too. You know, I'll probably wind up putting on a lot of these challenge videos because they really help to show who you are.
Right. I stopped doing the challenge. I just went ahead and did a live video on a subject yesterday.
Okay.
I think I maybe can start building up my library now because I feel comfortable being on. So,
right.
I know a lot.
Yeah, and you can do that on these too. You know, you can put that on your blog or your web page. You know, anything about you and what you have to offer is what you want to put on your blog or your website.
Okay, cool.
Because that is going to be about you.
Right.
People can come and learn about you and perhaps see what's in your library. You can take all of your LinkedIn library stuff and put it there too.
Right.
You know, or a link to your LinkedIn library, like we do on all our posts anyway.
Right. Okay, cool.
So I use the hashtag Ask Carol, whether it's a branded quote or a lifestyle quote, I always have on there hashtag Ask Carol.
Right, and then you're putting that other thing down there too.
Yeah, I either put the wealthy baby boomer or the utopia thing.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying the verbiage that Mark gave us about, you know, to get or to see my entire library. You put the whole thing down.
That goes in the post, right?
Okay, cool.
Above.
Okay, cool. So there's nothing else that we should really be working on as far as Flip is concerned?
No, that's what you need to do, and that's huge because you want to get those out on all of those media sites that stand for Flip.
Okay. All right, cool. So I need to get my blog going, and I'm almost done with all my quotes and stuff. I just got to get my husband to get stuff so I can pick out some pictures, lifestyle pictures. I've got to get him to pull stuff out. So
Yeah, and with your lifestyle pictures, you know, put a little quote on there also.
right, you don't have to on all of them.
You don't have to. Like I've got, you know, the wealthy baby boomer, you know, over some of mine.
Okay,
You know,
cool.
it's about you. That's why it's a lifestyle.
Gotcha.
You don't put, you know, all those little platform symbols
right.
on there or any of that.
Okay.
That's what branded is, where you do that when you brand a particular platform or website. Those are your branded quotes.
Right. Okay.
That's the only difference.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, that
Okay.
straightens me out, and I think it probably straightens Tina out.
Yeah. Cool. And
Thanks
since
for
we're
doing this.
you're welcome. And since we're out of time, let's end it here, guys. And
Bye.
I thank you all for coming, and we'll see you later.
Okay.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks so much.
Yep. Bye, y'all.
Have a good day.
Okay, you too. Thanks. Bye.